Good morning and welcome to PCOS, The Real Deal. A lot of people don't know it, but polycystic women tend to have a lot of stress. We are women and we stress as it is, but knowing that we have all these challenges with our fertility and our health adds extra stress on top of an already out of whack hormone imbalance that stresses you out as it is. What I'm going to share today is some of the techniques that I use to de-stress myself in the heat of a stressful situation. When I am feeling really out of control or really angry or really just in a position where I'm stressed and I can't handle the situation as well as I could if I was clear-minded. These are a couple of techniques that I use that really do help. The first one is my mantra. I control my emotions do not control me. I repeat that to myself however many times I need to give myself a moment. Sometimes it's just to give myself that 1 minute in my car between running from here to there to get the errands and pick up my husband or drop this off or take things to the dry cleaner or whatever it is that I'm doing for my day-to-day. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. And, you know, traffic. So, my mantra helps. It comes in handy. And I use that a lot. Of course, the number one thing, avoid stressful situations. I have to commute 13 miles every day. I know it's terrible for the environment, but I've got to pay my bills. There is this one intersection, and while it's faster for me to turn here and take that intersection, it's more stressful for me in the long run because of the way people behave at that specific intersection. I don't like going there. It's frustrating for me. I get angry. I get yelled at, or I yell at someone else, and it's just something that I can avoid. I can go around, I can go the longer way, and it takes me 3 extra minutes to get home, but I'm avoiding a stressful situation. So whenever that's possible, avoid it. Don't put yourself in a situation that you don't need to be into. Deep breathing. I know a lot of people, it's common sense. When you take a breath, you know. But sometimes you don't breathe properly. So what I'm gonna do is you breathe in through your nose. And you're not supposed to do it that way because you're not supposed to breathe through your chest. You're supposed to breathe through your stomach, but I have a hard time with that. So, but sometimes it's just, even if you're not doing it the perfect way that they say you're supposed to do it, whoever they are, at least you're giving yourself that one moment to just kind of, okay, regroup. Another thing that I do is I give myself time. Every day, I give myself 10 to 20 minutes. And for me, that means watering my plants and picking leaves out of my flower bed, or pulling a couple weeds out of the veggie garden, or just sitting there and watching the bees go from flower to flower. It's giving myself 10 minutes after work to enjoy the peacefulness of my yard, or maybe read a couple chapters in my book. It's not just sitting there bored going home. If that works for you, then do it. But for me, it would stress me more that I have things that need to be done rather than going out it would stress me more sitting in my house, not doing anything, essentially. I don't do this for myself, but I do this for my husband. He really loves it. But I give him a scalp massage. And when he's having a stressful day or he's got a migraine, you know, I'll just massage his scalp. And a lot of it is just moving the skin around on his head. But from a website that I just looked up not too long ago, the technique is to take your thumbs and place them behind your ears, and then take the other fingers and place them on top of your scalp, and then move the skin around in a circular motion. Move your fingers around in a circular motion for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Pretty much just rub your head. Anything that gets the blood circulation moving feels good. And really, we carry a lot of tension in our scalps. A lot of people don't realize how tense the muscle, the skin up here is. And it can cause headaches. It can cause a lot of just unneeded stress. And it's an easy way to release that stress in the moment. Of course, if you don't want to mess up your hair, then you're tough. Tough luck. Anyways, yeah, so those are my stress techniques. If you have any of your own that you like to use or that are effective for you, feel free to share in the comments. Yeah, I say a lot. Yeah. So, this has been PCOS, The Real Deal. And check back for our next vid.